Hi, this is Sarah Stanton reporting from Germantown, Ohio. When I moved to America in 1982 when I was 16, I moved to this house. We're going to drive by really slow right here. That was the Kleins. I think they still live there. This house right here, 388 Farmersville Pike. My bedroom was right up there. When I was 23, my parents still lived here. When I left my first husband, my ex-husband, moved back home for a few months, and he came and egged the house. My dad blamed me. Anyway, this is Germantown, Ohio, and when I lived in Germantown, Ohio, people would ask where I lived, and I'd say, Germantown, and they'd say things like, oh, you live in Germantown? Really? You live on that side of town? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they thought I lived on Germantown Street. Well, Germantown Street runs to Germantown, because Germantown Street is actually Route 4, which goes to Germantown. And Germantown is like Mayberry. We just passed school back there. It's like Mayberry. It really, really is. It's just little Germantown, middle America. There's probably 9,999 people that live here. I think it fluctuates right around 10,000. This was my first apartment. Right here, 151 Plum Street, up there, the top right-hand corner. One time, I lived there when I was, how old was I? 18. I still lived in high school. I moved out, lived right up there in that apartment. Well, one time, the people that lived right there, they had a gun in the hallway, and they shot the front door. Luckily, their front door, not my front door. Anyway, I'm going to drive down through Germantown. This is, this is North Plum, going this way, right. That other apartment was 151 North Plum. Here's the nice new library they have. Germantown used to have their own independent phone company. It used to be in that building. I think they've changed all that around now. And we're going to go, oh, there's a Jeep. We're going to go down 725. There we go. And that's east, and this way is west. There's a car coming, so I should... Oh, I've got the green light now. Okay. I'm going to go down west on Market Street, which is also 725. And we're going to drive to my brother's grave, buried in Germantown. Now, those people that watched my other videos that were up here before they got suspended, my brother was born in Scotland, in Stirling. We lived in Alver in Scotland when he was born. And he's buried in Germantown, Ohio. And when I went to the Underground Railroad Freedom Center last summertime, there was this slave pen that was rebuilt, and they found it in Germantown, Kentucky. And they took it down, and they rebuilt it, resurrected it, inside the Freedom Center. Oprah Winfrey had really, really, really wonderful videos you can watch before you go through. Anyway, the first name on my brother's grave actually right by that field. We've got to go in the cemetery. The first name on the slave list was Simon. That's my brother's name. Now, you have no idea, people, how I felt when I stood there in front of the slave pen, Germantown Cemetery. When I stood there in front of the slave pen and it said, this is slave pen from Germantown, Kentucky, and the first name on the list is Simon. I about freaked out because he's buried in Germantown, Ohio, where the rest of my family still lives, my sister and my mom and dad. The rest of us, well, there's only me, my brother's dead, but myself and my children do not live anywhere close to Germantown. I have a listing in Germantown that I just came to show, and whenever I come to Germantown, I come to see my brother. And 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Where we just drove. Down there. And I tell you what, my brother's buried in Germantown, Ohio. And his name, Simon Ralph Woolcock. And the two young bikers, my friend and I have been getting going here. Where's my shirt? Oh, go on, reach it. Here we go. Too young to die. Dayton Realtor wants to get this town on the map. This whole list here is in memory of all those people that died due to violence, crime, guns of some sort, incidental, accidental deaths. My brother's on this shirt. Right there. Simon Ralph Woolcock. Right here. Born April 13th. Actually, it says December 4th on there. The obituary said December 5th, 1996. He died around midnight when the two dates intersected. And I bought this for him and put it in the ground a few years ago. If tears could build a stairway and memories a lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. This is your sister, Sarah. I love you, Simon. Peace out, America.